What's going on, everybody? Justin here, Winds of Change. Just gonna start the Dollar Tree Can You Make Money series here. Plan is to have it a series. We'll see how it goes. So this I wouldn't really call a haul video so much as just giving you a breakdown of my first few stops at the Dollar Tree and sort of what I got, what I looked for, estimated profit, those kind of things. So my goal is to go through the month of January part time, going to Dollar Trees, reselling on Amazon FBA, and seeing what all the hype is about, what kind of money you can make from it, if it can be a full time um, sort of Amazon FBA venture, or if it can be something you just add to your already established FBA reselling or retail arbitrage or online arbitrage or whatever it is you do on Amazon FBA. And if you're new and you're just looking into getting into FBA and selling on Amazon, I think this should answer some questions too, as far as, hey, what's the lowest like entry I can get in, right? Because besides books that you're getting for 50 cents, 25 cents, or free to resell, the Dollar Tree is going to be about your lowest upfront is cost as far as product to sell goes. So let's just get right into it. I stopped at $3 trees. Took me about, I want to say about 20, 25 minutes in each one. I'm going to start timing these just to give you a more accurate sort of picture. But I'm going to estimate about 20 to 25 minutes. So you figure 20 times 3 would be an hour with packing time and drive time from getting it all set up to get it shipped. I'm going to say it took about 2 hours. 2.5 hours. At the most, we could go 3 hours, right? And like I said, I really didn't track it, so shame on me. Between 2 and 3 hours. And this is what I got, right? This is a screenshot from my inventory lab shipment. Got 13 individual MSKUs, 44 total items. So these are $1 each. So I spent $44, right? And here's the total buy cost. I do have tax exempt, which you also should be using in your state, in your county, if you're reselling items. So I didn't get charged the almost 7% tax on all these items. So instead of paying $1.07, which would be item plus tax, in my area anyway, I paid $1. So 44 items, 44 buy cost, total sales value. So if I sell them for what I sold them, if I sell them for what I listed them for originally, this would be the total sales value. And then here's the net profit. And here's the sales rank. And this is an average between all the sales ranks, right? So some of them could be 3,000, some of them can be 40,000. It just all averages, how it all averages out. So $44 spent, roughly 2 to 3 hours looking in the store. And so if everything sells for what I got it at, should be $190.65. That's pretty good, right? I was actually surprised. So we'll see if they sell for what I have them at in a reasonable amount of time, right? Because if you could drop $44 and then profit 190, that's pretty good. So you have to factor in some things too, right? Like shipping. So I sent those items. I put like one or two more items in there. They weren't very heavy. So it was about a 12-pound box. I put this in a small Home Depot box. So the box cost about $1, $5.50 in shipping. So $6.50 to ship it out of here. Now, if you wanted to get down to the nitty gritty, you could, get the cost per label that I put on there, cost per foot of the dunnage that I used, et cetera, right? But overall, this is going to be your cost of shipping, $5.50. So take that away from the $190 plus the dollar for the box. So still pretty good, right? $184 ish. So now let's go through a few things that I did pick up to sell that I sent in. So I'm not going to go through every item that I picked up, but what I did is I went through just all the aisles. I saw a lot of health and beauty, so I checked out the shampoos and stuff like that. I checked out the books, checked out the Tupperware, checked out the toys, just checked out a lot of different things, right? What I came across that I found the most profitable though was the DVDs. So here's an example of one that I got. Wolves. Never heard of this movie. It's got Jason Momoa in it though, so um, probably something that he's done that not a lot of people have heard of. But I picked up 6 or 7 of these across the 3 different stores that I went to, and here's why I picked it up. So here's my cost, right? I spent $1 on it. Here's what it's selling for currently, $8.98, right? I actually put mine up for like $9.98. It went down $1 since I put it up. No big deal. So, but even still, I'm gonna make about $3 on it. That was my estimate with that number that I showed you before with the 190. So you got it for $9.98. Even if we sell for $8.98, you're still spending $1 and you're making 2, right? So that's pretty good. And I got, like I said, I think I got like 7 of those. So there's $14 on a $7 investment. Okay. So if you look over here, it's selling right now for $4.99 plus $3.99 shipping. So that's not Prime, right? So the Prime doesn't have the buy box right now. There are 8 FBA offers and 22 fulfilled by merchant offers. The guy in the buy box though only has 2 in stock, and then so you go down, filter by new and Prime. So 894, this guy has 1 in stock. 894, this guy has 1 in stock. So I'm pretty confident these will sell. The seller rank down here, where'd the seller rank? Oh, sorry, I was up here. The seller rank is 6,000, so that's pretty good, I think. It's different between different categories, right? 6,000 is really good in some things, not really good in others. Anytime you're under 10, generally, in just about anything, you're gonna do pretty good though. Um, by the way, when I'm looking for these, I don't have all this information available to me. I will have this information, the profit, the cost, how many sellers there are, and Keepa. But I won't be able to look in to see how many of each one has on the apps that I use on my phone when I'm actually out in the store. So if you go down to Keepa, and this is something I'll look at before I buy a bunch of stuff, and you can see here, this pink line is the buy box. So buy box at 9.95, 9.95, 8.94. So it's been pretty consistent. It was sort of low here, 8.27. So even at its low at 8.27, we're still going to make a couple bucks on it, right? And all these, this green line is the sales rank. So how you read that is every time there's a down dip, there was a sale, some sort of sale, right? So this is the past month. So you see all these down dips just in this month? That's selling pretty well. Past 3 months, a lot of down dips. There's some huge jumps here where it went a little bit without selling. But overall, if I see a Keepa graph like this, I'm gonna pick up the item. Right? Look back here into November. $16 by a third party. And it was selling too at 16, right? Back here, $18. So people are buying this. It's dropped a lot right now, 1995, and you could wait and you can maybe list it high and see what happens. It's $25 right here. Last June, July. I mean, who knows why it's dipping down here and why it started low here. But my goal is to get it in, get it out quick. This isn't like a super rare item or anything where you would hold on to it for a few months to get the $25, right? I'd rather get it in there, sell it, and turn the money around. So this is an example of one that you're going to make a quick sale on, hopefully, and a little bit of money. Here's one that I found. I got about 5 or 6 of these, and it's got a pretty decent sales rank too, right? 25,000. But look at this. Selling for $17.24. We paid $1. So the estimated profit on that is going to be about $9. Same thing over here. You can look at the stock. This, I believe, comes from Reselling that I have here. But it'll tell you the stock. This guy's got 4, right? So he's going to sell out pretty soon. I have no doubt that I priced this at the minimum. So at the lowest price, it's already there, right? So I just matched the buy box. So the lowest buy box price. Well, let me rephrase that. The lowest FBA price, which also happened to be the buy box. You don't always want to list it at the lowest price because that doesn't guarantee you the buy box, which is what you want to make fast sales. So there are 11 FBA offers, 36 fulfilled by merchant offers. So there are a lot of people trying to sell this. But if we scroll down here, and so this is just the last month. I got this on the month view, and it's been about $17, $18, $20 the last month. And again, this green line, all these down dips are times that it's sold. So it's selling, several months. And if we look at the last 3 months, I mean, look at this, right? I mean, there weren't any buy box. The buy box is the pink line. So these people didn't have the buy box, probably because it was astronomically high for the video. But look at this. People were buying this movie at $40, $39, right? So I don't know what caused it to be this high and people to buy it like that, but it's sort of leveled out. The more sellers that come on, all it takes is one person to drop it and then everybody else races down to the bottom. But in this case, I think this is probably a more reasonable price for it. And then you pull this up and I eat my own words, right? Look at this. Historically, how much this is sold for. I mean, that's crazy, right? $50 and you paid $1 for it. And then for some reason it drops a huge spike down here. Who knows? Somebody probably put a YouTube video up about it and a bunch of people watched it, went out and got it, and now it's dropped. Maybe I should hold on to this. Yeah, maybe I should hold on to these and wait till I get 50 out of it. I probably won't. I'll probably just send it and get the 9 back and keep going. But anyway, this is a good example of one that I got that was $1, and you're gonna make $9 off of, right? So if I got 5 of those, you're making 45 bucks off of a $5 investment. I think I got 6 or 7, but you get the picture. So out of the DVDs, check the toys. Now toys, I'm checking for name brands, right? So this is Barbie. Barbie's a name brand. I'm ungated in Barbie. And again, this is just a semi-fast seller, low profit, but a quick flip. Paid $1 for it. Sells for $8.34, and so I should make a couple bucks. $2.33 should be my profit. I think I got 4 of these. But if you look over here, the guy that has the guy slash girl, I don't know, but the person who has the buy box currently has 112 of these in stock. Right, so either they went to a bunch of Dollar Trees or they bought it wholesale or something like that. But eventually they'll sell out, right? And the price should stay pretty steady. If you go here to the Keeper graph, the price, the buy box up here, the pink, it's been pretty steady, right? $7.99, $8 over the past 3 months. It's been pretty steady. Now, if you notice down here, Amazon is selling for $4.99. So this is a weird one, right? Typically, Amazon will hold the buy box, especially if it's the lowest offer. But for some reason, Amazon or somebody affiliated with Amazon, like an Amazon-owned company, is selling this for $4.99, but they are not having the buy box like ever. So third parties are having the buy box. So I don't know what's up with that, but that's how that's going. Again, the green line, all the down dips are the sales. Right now, whatever Amazon was doing is out altogether, right? So people are selling for $8.34. So I'm confident this will sell pretty quick. So those are just some of the things that I picked up. I picked up several other DVDs, right? I just didn't put them up here. But that's an idea of sort of what I'm looking for. The parameters I'm sort of going after are to double my money. So if I spend $1, I want to at least make 2, and it's got to have a fast seller rank too, right? Because these are items from the Dollar Tree. I'm not looking to have the storage fees build up on these. I'm looking to get them in, sell them quickly, and give you guys some good info at the end of the month. I'm looking to get the money back fairly quickly. Right? You're not going to find anything, I don't think anyway, that's going to be worth holding on to for months and months at the Dollar Tree. Of course, like I said, maybe this bound for glory, maybe this was a mistake, maybe this was a unicorn, right? And I can hold on to all of them and sell them for 50 bucks each. So maybe I'll hold on to one and see. But I have a feeling it's going to level out and it's going to be this price for a while. I've been doing Amazon FBA since 2012, so I sort of have an idea of what happens and what's going on. So anyway, there we go. Well, battery running low. Hey, just in time, right? So that's just sort of some of the things that I look for, maybe some things that you can look for, and I look forward to bringing you guys more as I go out to the Dollar Trees and see what they have. It's always interesting to find out what they have that you can resell. Surprising, actually. So hopefully this helps somebody. If you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks, and have a great day.